guys, you are tuned to ITAC. I'm your host, Favor Tao. And yes, in case you don't know, ITAC is a program that actually shows us how information and technology are driving the future and how communication connects every bit of our day-to-day lives. Trust me, you are at the right place and you are at the right time. Please, let's delve into it already.
In the heart of Ondo State and Nigeria, there is a place where innovation thrives and dreams take flight. Welcome to Information Technology's Hub and Synergy. At ITAC, we're more than just a technology hub. We're a nurturing and synergistic community that fosters the creation and support of information technology products and services. Here, people from all walks of life come together to gain digital skills and access top-notch infrastructure, turning their ideas into successful digital ventures. Entrepreneurs find a home at ITAC, where they can transform their ideas into successful digital ventures. With the support of our vibrant community, we strive to establish an ecosystem that nurtures creativity, collaboration, and entrepreneurship, allowing individuals to flourish and make a meaningful, long-lasting difference. At ITAC, we embrace the convergence of technology, creativity, and business, fueling innovation and driving digital transformation. Our commitment to excellence, innovation, and partnership supports organizations and individuals in realizing their vision of making a lasting impact on the digital landscape. Join us at Information Technology Hub and Synergy, where innovation knows no bounds and dreams become reality.
Welcome back from that interesting one right about the topic for today's program is what? Space exploration. This is basically the use of science and technology to study how the earth works. I mean, you must have heard of weather forecasting, you must have heard of GPS navigations, all these things. You'd be like, oh, how does it done? Trust me, right about now you're about to learn on how it's being done and how everything works in space exploration. I can't wait for you to learn from this very segment.
July 20th, 1969. The day the world changed forever. You could say it began earlier that decade when a president dared his countrymen to cast their gaze to space.
We choose to go to the moon.
Or you could say it had its origins hundreds of thousands of years before, when our distant ancestors first looked to the heavens and wondered what was out there, beyond their reach. Regardless of when it started, something new happened that day. For the first time in the history of the species, a human being set foot on something other than the planet Earth. It was an accomplishment unlike any in the history of the world. And the reaction amongst the people of the country that pulled it off was, nah, I guess it's fine, if that's your thing. Folks, it doesn't get much wilder than the 20th century. From the beginning of time until December 16th, 1903, humans didn't fly. Then on December 17th in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, the Wright brothers changed all that. So, how's this for progress? It takes about 300,000 years for humans to get a plane in the sky for about 12 seconds, and then within just another 66 years, we're standing on the surface of the moon. Boy, talk about your late bloomers. But while we now look back on the glory days of the space race as a rare moment of national unity, nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, polling records show that for almost the entirety of the 1960s, a majority of Americans didn't think that the Apollo program's mission to the moon was worth the cost. Many of them believed the money would have been better spent helping the poor here on Earth. In the more than half a century since then, human endeavors in space have changed a lot. Today, for instance, much of the investment in space is coming from the private sector. But at least one thing has stayed the same. A lot of people still think it's a waste. And sure, some of them are just cranky dudes on the internet, but some of them are also future kings.
We need some of the world's greatest brains and minds fixed on trying to repair this planet, not trying to find the next place to go and live.
First off, let's remember, he's British royalty. We fought a war for the right to not have to listen to them. But second, does he have a point? I mean, there are plenty of problems on Earth. Is space exploration really worth the effort? And the cost? Well, if you're like many Americans, the cost is probably a lot less than you think. One famous survey found that Americans estimated that NASA gets about 1/4 of the entire federal budget. And if that were the case, we'd have a Disneyland on Saturn. The actual amount of the federal budget that goes to NASA? Less than 1/2 of 1%. In fact, we spend over 15 times more just on interest payments for the national debt. So, the cost? Not as much as you think. And the benefits? Probably way more than you think. Let's start with a pretty basic one. Keeping space from murdering us. Yeah, no space program, no mechanism in place to try to detect planet-killing asteroids. And the security implications go beyond protecting us from homicidal space rocks. It's also a matter of protecting us from our adversaries. The intelligence community reports that the combined Chinese and Russian space fleets grew by 70% just between 2019 and 2021. Part of the reason? Because as that same report notes, China sees the ability to disable American satellites as a way to shut down our use of precision weapons. A strategy designed to, quote, blind and deafen the enemy. Even North Korea has a space program. Though, so far, it's just a guy with a jetpack on a trampoline. And these kinds of national security concerns are one reason we may want to take it a bit easier on the billionaires. After the US ended its space shuttle program in 2011, American astronauts couldn't even get into space unless they traveled on Russian spacecraft, which Vladimir Putin was kind enough to allow, at $86 million a seat. The reason that's come to an end? Because now our astronauts can get to space using Elon Musk's SpaceX, which is also likely to have benefits here on Earth. SpaceX hopes to harness the same reusable rockets that send our astronauts to space to someday transport passengers any place in the world in under an hour. They estimate that the trip from New York City to Shanghai will take 39 minutes. So, roughly the length of the safety video. And this wouldn't be the first time that technology designed for space has revolutionized life here on Earth. NASA is a big part of why we have the cameras in our cell phones and the GPS systems. Their technology is central to CAT scans and the methods we use to de-ice planes. Hell, they even provided the gold coating that's used for an Oscar. Okay, don't hold that one against them. The technology involved in heart transplants, cochlear implants, and artificial limbs? From NASA. Enriched baby formula? From NASA. The tech we use to clean up oil spills? NASA. Tang? Not from NASA. Please stop saying it is. Bottom line, we don't go to space as a hobby. We go as an investment in our safety, in our technology, and in our future. And yes, we also go to space for the sake of discovery itself, to answer the kinds of questions that captivated our ancestors centuries ago. What's out there? What don't we know? And how exactly do the North Koreans think this is going to work?
Welcome to ITHAC Creative Productions, your ultimate destination for all your creative and digital needs. From captivating films to engaging content, we bring your stories to life with precision and passion. Our expert team crafts original content, adapts existing ideas, and creates powerful promotional videos tailored to your brand. Boost your online presence with our comprehensive digital marketing services, including video marketing, social media production, and targeted online ads. Capture every special moment with our full-service event coverage, ensuring your events are remembered forever. Bring your imagination to life with our animation services and immersive VR/AR experiences. Partner with us for insightful consultation and collaboration to achieve your creative goals. Visit us at www.ithac.org. ITHAC Creative Productions. Innovate, create, inspire.
Maybe you've heard something like this before. Should we really be wasting money on space when there are problems to deal with down here on Earth? It's a good question. So is space exploration really worth it? With issues like global public health concerns, social injustices, climate change, and other urgent topics, it may seem like exploring space is a misuse of our funding. While it is important to address these issues, solving these problems doesn't depend on defunding space programs. Here's why. First, space research isn't as expensive as you might think. Many people think NASA takes up a quarter of the US federal budget, but in fact, NASA's entire budget is about 0.5% of the total budget. In other countries, space budgets are even smaller, and spending on space pays off. The money that governments spend on space programs positively impacts their economies. It supports highly skilled jobs, fuels technology advancements, and creates business opportunities that feed back into the economy. This, in turn, grows the pool of public money that can be spent on solving the world's most pressing problems. Which brings us to the next point. Space research directly impacts earthly problems. As we humans apply ourselves to the challenges of exploring space, we make discoveries that can help the whole world. Figuring out how we might grow food on Mars can help us grow food in extreme conditions here on Earth, which could help mitigate the impacts of climate change. Medical research on the International Space Station helps us understand the human body in new ways, helping save lives and improve the quality of life for all of us. And of course, all the social and environmental progress in the world won't help us if an asteroid impacts the Earth. We have to explore space to find and study asteroids and comets to make sure we can defend our planet if an object ever heads our way. And then there are benefits that are difficult to put a price tag on. Comprehending the cosmos gives us all a powerful shift in our perspective. Studying other worlds makes it clear that Earth is a precious oasis for life. This cosmic perspective underscores the importance of protecting our planet's habitability and encourages investment in that effort. On top of all of that, space is inspiring. We may not all get to be astronauts, but to be inspired, to aim for something so grand gives us all drive. Children are motivated to learn science, engineering, medicine, or other fields that benefit humanity. When we marvel at the beauty of Jupiter's clouds or the mystery of the oceans on Enceladus, we get an opportunity to appreciate the wonder and majesty of this cosmos that we inhabit. The idea that life might exist elsewhere in the universe reminds us that we might not be the only planet struggling to achieve balance, justice, and sustainability. There's no denying that there are many important issues facing humanity that need fixing, but to deal with those problems doesn't mean we have to stop looking up, stop exploring, and stop making discoveries. We can and must do more than one important thing at a time. Because even in the bleakest of times, there's something beautiful about still striving to achieve something great and discover something that could change how we see ourselves and our cosmos forever.
You are tuned to Tech in View, where smart tech stories are being dissected and explained very, very distinctively. All right, in the next segment, right about now, you are about to know more about Tech in View. So please stay glued to your TV screens.
Technology is changing banking at every level, potentially transforming how low-income people and businesses engage with the financial system. Like Farida. Farida runs a small clothing business in Jakarta, Indonesia. She uses a social media app to market her products. She also has a mobile money account that she uses to receive payments, pay suppliers, and buy airtime. However, she can't get a loan to expand her business or sign up for a savings account to pay for her daughter's schooling. Many financial services are just too expensive and hard to access. Farida's situation isn't unique. Hundreds of millions of people worldwide live with similar circumstances every day. That may be about to change. Historically, even people with a bank account tended to only use a single provider that offered them a limited menu of its own products. Thanks to new technologies, there has been an explosion in fintechs that specialize in offering better versions of many services. As a result, people can choose from a range of providers and assemble a suite of products to meet their needs. This unbundling of financial services is putting the custom back in customer. But new technology isn't just giving people more options, it's also changing how financial services are made. Banks used to do everything themselves. Today, they can stitch together the best solutions from an array of fintechs that are focused on solving a specific problem better than anybody else. And it isn't just banks. Fintech solutions can be embedded into any company and reassembled to meet the needs of its customers. Thanks to all these advances, Farida can buy more fabric with working capital from a fintech. She can also save for her daughter's education with the savings account she obtained through her mobile wallet. The payments and delivery services embedded in her social media app can help her grow sales. And she can upgrade her sewing machine with asset financing secured against her digital income. These advances create new risks that need to be managed by regulators, businesses, and consumers alike. But they can also result in banking that offers lower costs, greater access, better products, and improved experiences for customers, including low-income customers. Whether these benefits are realized will depend on the choices made by businesses and regulators.
Have you ever wondered how your banking app pulls up your balance, processes payments, or even lets you transfer money in real time? Now, let us look into how APIs work in FinTech. When you make a request, like checking your balance, the API verifies your credentials to ensure your data stays secure. The API first asks for authentication to ensure you're the real user. This involves verifying your credentials, like passwords, tokens, fingerprints, or even face recognition. Why? Because securing your sensitive financial data is the top priority. The API sends your request to the bank's server, where data is processed and necessary calculations are performed. After processing your request, the server sends back a response through the API. This response includes all the details you need, like your account balance, transaction history, or payment confirmation. Now, the data reaches your mobile app. The app integrates this information and displays it neatly on your screen, so you can instantly see your remaining balance, recent transactions, any payment details. APIs come with strong security protocols, like encryption, to safeguard your sensitive financial data. For example, if a password is incorrect, it prompts you to try again. If the server fails, it alerts you instead of crashing the app. Finally, APIs are continuously monitored to ensure they perform efficiently, meet strict security standards, comply with financial regulations. APIs are the backbone of modern FinTech. They make complex processes look effortless, connecting you to your bank in real time, while ensuring security and reliability. So the next time you check your balance or make a payment through an app, remember, APIs are silently doing all the hard work behind the scenes.
We have written to His Excellency for an approval to map the innovation ecosystem, to have all of things that are in the innovation system, to understand, especially the non-tech innovation ecosystem.
So let's have 5 groups of people in each team.
Eventually, Africa is not thinking of we can do it by ourselves.
Welcome to ITHAC Creative Productions, your ultimate destination for all your creative and digital needs. From captivating films to engaging content, we bring your stories to life with precision and passion. Our expert team crafts original content, adapts existing ideas, and creates powerful promotional videos tailored to your brand. Boost your online presence with our comprehensive digital marketing services, including video marketing, social media production, and targeted online ads. Capture every special moment with our full-service event coverage, ensuring your events are remembered forever. Bring your imagination to life with our animation services and immersive VR/AR experiences. Partner with us for insightful consultation and collaboration to achieve your creative goals. Visit us at www.ithac.org. ITHAC Creative Productions. Innovate, create, inspire.
Right about now, this is App of the Week. Here we discover apps that are meant to save time, boost productivity, and help you out in your day-to-day life. I believe everybody wants that app that's actually going to help them out, isn't it? All right, in this segment, you are going to know that one app that you definitely need on your devices. That's all for now. Until next time, please keep discovering what technology can do for you. I remain your humble host, Favor Tao, and I am so excited and delighted to see that you stay with me all through this very program. I'll be waiting for you next time, same station, same time. I'm your girl once again, Favor Tao. Bye.